Okay, and welcome everybody here in Twitch chats and everybody on YouTube who's watching this video later on over there for Selesnya Titans version 2, Vivian's Bugaloo. We have added the Explore package since the last time that we played Selesnya Titans to not only give us a little bit more card advantage, but then also help out our aggro matchups. That's really what we're trying to do is stabilize the aggro matchups. We lost one of our matches to Mono Red earlier. And it does give us some extra card advantage, but the card advantage that the Explore package here with Branchwalker and Jade Light that they provide is letting you draw extra lands. So usually if you draw the extra lands, you can continue to hit your land drops and then be able to play tons of spells as long as you have more card advantage, like more things that cost mana, like things like Hydroid Krasis, that you can hit a bunch of land drops, cast a big Hydroid Krasis. Even Big Vivian just works really well, how it will continue to replenish your hand. However, another card that works well with drawing extra lands is Vivian's Arcbow. And this is a card that I've been wanting to kind of try out anyway, and so I'm pretty excited that we're playing this deck again. Because while I wasn't like super high on Arcbow to start with in the format, I actually kind of think that it seems like it's going to be really good right now because of how Esper in particular doesn't really have artifact removal, and just the format in general, there's not a whole lot of artifact removal. You're basically looking at like Grixis is like the only deck with artifact removal. But Vivian's Arcbow and Vivian Champion of the Wilds allow us to play an instant speed game, which is just, really, really backbreaking. I always talk about how Flash is the most underrated keyword whenever cards are being previewed. And both of these cards, though, they need you to play tons of creatures. So it's kind of tough to play enough creatures with Arcbow and Vivian. However, we're doing it here. We got 28 creatures with them because like Vivian's -2, you need a whole lot of creatures. Arcbow, of course, you need to be able to hit creatures. And since we have all sorts of creatures and we only have these two non-creature spells, we're able to play Nullhide Ferox also. And this card is just a huge problem for people, especially when you're putting it in their end step instant speed with Arcbow or Vivian. So we're not really interacting a ton with our opponent. We're trying to do our proactive game plan and trying to kill our opponent with that. Our main interaction is like Tolsimer can do some fighting. Knight of Autumn can destroy some stuff. But really, we're just trying to attack our opponent and go over the top of aggro decks with Wildgrowth Walker and fight through removal heavy decks. New card in the sideboard here is Deathgorge Scavenger, which is a clock against Wilderness Reclamation, as it's frequently attacking for 4 for a 3-drop, so that's a pretty good clock. And it helps fight their graveyard to help keep them from Azcanting or get rid of something like Chemist's Insight. It's also just fine against red, how it can gain a little bit of life along the way, especially if you can get it instant speed, like after the red opponent's already tapped out, and you can at their end step, put it into play, exile a creature, gain 2 life, untap, attack with it, exile another creature, gain another 2 life. That can help you out there. We got a lot more against red here with Shalais and Lyras, baffling and against all sorts of aggro, because as you can tell, we don't have much against control in our sideboard, because that's what our main deck is already trying to beat control. So here we go, Selesnya Titans. I guess if you didn't see the video the first time, or if you just don't know why we're calling the deck Titans, is because our main threats are all 6 power, 6 toughness with Nullhide. This breaks it up into 2 creatures with 6 power, 6 toughness. This is 6 power and 6 toughness because it has the double strike. And if you remember from Magic or Core Set 2011, I guess it was just called M11 at the time, introduced the Titan cycle. Cards like Primeval Titan, Sun Titan, Frost Titan, you had Inferno Titan, and Grave Titan. All right, so let's see how this Selesnya deck does. I'm pretty excited to try this out, especially with Vivian's Arcbow and everything. This deck looks pretty solid, especially against like how many red decks there are around. I think we're going to be really good against red. Were they M10? I thought they were M11 and then reprinted in M12. I'm pretty sure they're M11 reprint in M12. I'm pretty sure about that. I remember getting a couple booster boxes of the set, being all excited about the Titans. Fibblethip the Titan. I'm sure somebody's looking it up. I am like 95% sure it's M11 and then reprinted M12. Yeah, that's what Yed says. It was M11 and M12. Really want to go Jade Light here. See if we can get this land drop. I'll get top deck king. Ugh. That's unfortunate. We only really need just that one land. But good thing is, like, if this is mono blue, which is what it looks like, you know, Arc Bow is awesome against mono blue. Just shuts off all their counter spells. But we just want to draw lands. That's all we want to draw right now, or just land. That's really all we need. All right, perfect. How do we want to deal with this? I could still have Spell Pierce for Vivian if I want to just try to cast Vivian. We don't have the two. If we had 2 green, I would just, I'd be casting the Jade Light Ranger for sure. I think I'm gonna just activate this and try to hit one of our 8 Explore creatures. Hooray! Who's the flash deck now? That's not a land. I want land. Or that's a land. I have not. This is my first time really playing an Arc Bow deck, so no, I've not played a Bant Arc Bow deck. Well, they wouldn't block before the Trickster ability would get rid of the Wild Growth Walker Explore thing first before they could block. So we couldn't let them like try to go block first, because then like Wild Growth Walker wouldn't have had that ability. Yeah, and I'm certainly just, well, not certainly, but I'm most likely just going to be activating Arc Bow every single turn and never casting any spells, so all their counter spells don't do anything, and they like can't even get the counter spells out of their hands to help Terramander. I guess I could. now we know our creature is going to resolve. Could just get another one of these in play. Certainly considering activating Arcbow for only 2. So we just don't need these cards in hand. Even though it's obviously not a very good chance that we actually hit on 2, but we got 4 Branchwalkers and 3 Land War Elf. No, I think we saw another Land War Elf at the bottom, so like 2 Land War Elf. I'm so good at this game. So good. All right, upkeep. Let's get this Branchwalker in here. That's not a land. See if we draw a land. Hooray. Sure, you can sit there. So basically, do I just like sacrifice a... I don't think I sacrifice a 3/2 right now. So we could upkeep this Tulsimer if we want. Yeah, 47 life. That was crazy. Wow, that was crazy. That was really crazy. All right, Arcbow, awesome. Let's get that. Let's get that in here. Let's get these flyers so we could get some instant speed stuff in. Night of Autumn could destroy a Curious Obsession. That's what it can do. I don't think this is really like a Tulsimar or Oketra. I mean, Oketra's just so strong. Maybe I don't Ferox. Dulcimer does have a doggy. Yes, you can sideboard in. You can only sideboard in Plains and Forests if you put Plains and Forests in your sideboard as some of your 15 cards. That's the only time you can. Would I rather have Oketra than Night of Autumn, or Nullhide instead of Night of Autumn? Would I rather have either of those over Night of Autumn or Tulsimer? I'm gonna go Tulsimer over Night. We gotta have a couple Titans in here. We got the Titan's name because Yeah, we have a bunch of 6/6s in the deck. Yep, that is why. All right, love it. Got the most important card. Really hope they don't have like Spell Pierce. Because I just got to get this Arc Bow to resolve. How do I get Arc Bow to resolve? Next turn we can have 5 mana. Definitely want the Land War Elf. Want to expand mana. Let me tap my creature. All right, thank you. They should really do that upkeep if that's their plan. All right, we resolved the Arc Bow though. Now we're gonna have 5 mana Arc Bowing and looking for like, getting like Lyra, Shalai, all that kind of stuff. I'll be surprised if we lose this. I'm really liking this deck so far, Sloth. Yeah, this is our first match. We got Arc Bow down right away both the games, and Arc Bow is just incredible. Love it. Ugh. That's right. Now we're going to have X's 7 next turn. We're never missing again. No, because you're not casting any creatures, so they can't counter, because you're just using an ability to put creatures onto the battlefield. You're not casting anything. I guess I'll just play this thing. We can just play that and Wild Growth Walker. And we'll kill the Storm Tamer. Yeah, I feel like this is Arc Bow is basically Collected Company in Standard. We just get to collect a company every single turn. You only get one creature, but we'll draw fodder. We don't need to keep any fodder in our hand. We'll draw it. And Baffling End is fodder? I guess so. Nah, we'll just pass. But now we should be able to hit explore creatures even, and explore creatures will give us extra lands, and like we can use those extra lands. So we're looking for Lyra Dawnbringer. If we don't find Lyra Dawnbringer, shall I good enough? Shalai doesn't really match up against a 5/4. Let's take the explore creature. Gain 3 life. Hopefully draw a card. Nah. It's fine. Wow, talk about a card that just wrecks their whole strategy. They just don't have a chance. All right, 1-0. Selesnya Titans version 2. Looking good. Yeah, that one felt pretty good. Yeah, there wasn't really a good wolf animation there, was there? It doesn't seem like mono blue does beat that card. Dang, no arc bow, just WoW Growth Walker into Jade Light Ranger with Vivian as well. Well, let's try it. I usually like waiting until turn 5 to drop Walker plus Jade Light together. But this does at least time walk them.
Let's see if you're worthy. For the fallen.
Very good chance Vivian's dying. Okay, Vivian's not dying.
Now we're getting started. You fight like a city brat.
Yeah, that was our big hope, was that Wild Growth Walker, of course. Yeah, that's definitely our biggest hope.
We won't answer to other guilds.
Huh. This is now a Gruul deck. Well, yeah, Vivian's dead.
I always survive. You'll see.
Okay. Nullhide Ferox. Nullhide Ferox. Oh right, we could have just flashed in stuff. Right. Ferox. Block. Now we gotta find Wild Growth Walker.
They can only punish you if they catch you.
Ugh. Okay, there's Wild Growth. Whoa. We are climbing back in. Creatures you control have menace.
You're just
What?
fuel for the fires of freedom.
What's that?
Come on, then.
Our opponent's hand has been awesome. Because we've done, like, our hand's been really good, and theirs has just been awesome. Like this Domri has just been incredible. So we double block that thing, double block this thing. Is Jade Light even good enough for us? Well, that's nice of them not to kill the Llanowar Elf. Branchwalker.
We are the many.
Does Tulsimur save us? Oh, stop. I like our chances when we have Lyra Dawnbringer in. Yeah, not with Menace. They made that a 5/4, so Tulsimur can't even help us out there. Well, our opponent wouldn't have to play every single creature they would have into a sweeper. Yeah, Arcbow just seems like it should just be a 4 of. Arcbow's great. I guess it's another Oketra. Yeah, opponent living that Goblin Dream. That was pretty sweet. Yeah. We're gonna need lands, but like basically we're keeping this because of Jade Light. Let's find an untapped land here. It's not an untapped land, but I don't think I'm really in position to get rid of any land. That's really rough though. Okay, King J. You want me to do that first tomorrow? I'm definitely glad we didn't get rid of the Sunpetal Grove. Of course, we don't know what the next card is. Yeah, Ilrog seems like a good... Ilrog does seem like a really good hit off of Vivian's Arcbow. I think you do want the Explore package with Arcbow. I think the Explore package is really nice with Arcbow for the extra... like the extra lands. Come on, draw land. Come on, deck, draw land. Draw land, draw land. Okay, let's not tell our opponent what Goblin Trashmaster does. Roadblocks installed. Yep. Trashmaster gives all of their other goblins +1/+1. That's all it does. So it looks like they probably have a lightning bolt to finish us off. So I was looking for a blocker there with the Arcbow. Vivian's Arcbow is an artifact. And so like the last turn, whenever whenever we were blocking creatures, they just let their creatures die instead of just sacking their creature to destroy my arc bow. Okay, no bolt. Just keep this roadblock set up. And they still could have done it then. I just basically want to get to 6 immediately instead of just play the Dawnbringer and hope they don't draw a lightning bolt. Yeah, it's an artifact. It's not an enchantment. It's a green artifact. Alright, they got 4 creatures out. We got 4 creatures out. Roadblock set up. It is a bow, yeah. How could a bow be an enchantment? A bow does sound like an artifact. We're all blocking. It's a block party over here. Party of 4. We'll be here all night at this block party. We're never not blocking in this matchup. So yeah, the Citadel is a black artifact. Is there one in every other color? The blue, is the blue artifact like the submarine, I guess? Okay, so that's that one. So then what's white? We're still chilling over here in the block party. Oh, the Mizium artifact is the red one, and then the white one is the Parhelion. Okay, yeah. So those are all the vehicles. Okay, so all the vehicles, and then Arcbow and Citadel. We held game 3. I think I want to mulligan this on the draw. I really want Land War Elves. No, I should have mulliganed this. We get some bad hands. Ugh. Alright, not gonna shock. We're not getting Arcbow in. Our opponent hasn't really seemed to have removal. So, like, besides, like, shock. So we're gonna be just trying to get to Lyra Dawnbringer, basically. That's the goal. Get to Lyra. We're 1 land away. One of the next 2 draw steps. Just need a land. won't get to Lyra. No, we're dead. No, I guess we're going to 7. Or I guess we're... If they have nothing, we go to 1. Never mind, we're not dead. If they have nothing, we go to 1. Yeah, they had War Boss on turn 3 each game. War Boss is a good one. I had Jade Light on turn 3 each game. Dang. Alright, well, I was killed before my turn 5. I tried... I thought that we could survive to Dawnbringer, you know, with even just creature on 3, creature on 4, Dawnbringer on 5. I thought we could survive, but we didn't. That was like their way was War Boss plus kill my 3-drop. That was worst case scenario. But I thought we were gonna survive till turn 5 because I think Dawnbringer just wins the game. Ugh. It's kind of tough to, like, obviously we didn't beat their best hands, you know, like we didn't beat their best hands, but I think we beat a lot of hands that they have. Is it Guildgate? Yeah, you gain 5 life whenever Lyra blocks.
Beasts are much more reliable than... I've seen puppies whine less than you.
So I'm probably just casting this Jade Light on my turn just to hit land drops. If we draw a land here, though... Well, now I'm... Okay, well, we'll just play Nullhide. Maybe I should keep Nullhide in hand because of... Bolus. Which is really hard to deal with Nullhide. This card kind of wins games. It's a beast. It's perfectly fine. None of those cards are really that important. Wow. I guess they just need land. We got Metamorph with the sub. Where's more lands? Thank you so much for that sub there, Metamorph. Sub number 9 on the day. So now I'm just flooding the battlefield. It's going to be really hard for our opponent to deal with the battlefield. And now the rest of the game, of course, we have the Arcbow game. We got 5 mana in Arcbow. And a battlefield they can't deal with. Yeah, they're very dead. Jeez. There's not a card in the format that helps him here. There's Penumbra being on that 11-month streak. Thank you so much, Penumbra. Keeping those hype boats in. That's sub number 10 on the day. So that's our 4th sub goal that we've hit towards the next sub battle stream. Of course, we got one on this Saturday as well. Grixis does have a lot more answers to Arc Bow. But, you know, we saw 2 cards there, Angrass Rampage and Bedevil. I think Scavenger is a better threat than Knight of Autumn. I guess, no, they have Escanta. I want the Knight of Autumns. Yeah, I kind of want that more than Wild Growth Walker. All right, let's go with this. Maybe get a couple of surprise Lyras in here for these Arc Bows. Let's get one over a Tulsimer. And that's it. Yeah, that mono blue game. That first match this time, that was a thing of beauty. Yeah, I mean, they have an Ingrass Rampage also that sacks creatures. They have some ways to sacrifice creatures. It's possible we have too many mobilized districts. There's been a couple of times where our mana's been not so great because of them. Ooh, never mind, our mana's perfect. Mobilized district's great. Everything's wonderful. Yeah, they're Grixis with a budget mana base, which is pretty tough. Having all your lands come into play tapped always. Wow, that card's really good too. All our cards are really good. What do we do? Can't really imagine they're going to have a counterspell for Oketra. Oketra does not work that well with Arc Bow, though. You know, because you do need to cast creatures, but even if you don't do that, just being a 3/6 double strike is just very powerful. And it keeps going back into your graveyard for Oketra to go find. Yeah, control is definitely what we want to be playing against all the time with all these Arc Bows and Vivians. Let's see what we get. Jade Light Ranger. Free land. Another land. All right, we'll go get Oketra back. We'll just get Null Hide. No, I'll grab Oketra. King J! Alright, there's the updated Gruul list. Hopefully it's more consistent than Jund. So now they like have to play another Ritual of Soot because we just have a million creatures in play. But then the Oketra kills them. All right, I got you. I got you, King J. All right, 2-1 here with Selesnya Titans. Yeah, Oketra is real mean. Real mean. Yeah, I knew Oketra was less than 5. Like, I knew where Oketra was. That's why I didn't really care about doing the saving like the extra 2 mana or anything like that. All right, well, I'm gonna do a quick sponsor plug here. I haven't been doing the sponsor plugs enough, I don't think. So the one that I want to talk about right now is Quip. So Quip is just a really awesome toothbrush. It's the best toothbrush I've ever used in my life. It's gonna be the last toothbrush I'll ever use because you can just keep getting refills every 3 months with a new brush head, which is the dentist recommended time. So you can sign up, get a Quip toothbrush, get on their program where every 3 months they send you a new tube of toothpaste and a new brush head. So you don't really have to worry about, is my toothbrush too old? Do I need to replace it? Should I replace this? You don't have to worry about it. You'll keep on getting a new one there. And plus the toothpaste they have, the tube is designed to last for 3 months, and it tells you exactly how much to use. It's a soft sonic vibration where it's not like your father's toothbrush where it's just like a jackhammer in your mouth kind of thing. It's a pleasant brushing experience, and it has time sensors where after 30 seconds, so you like brush on one quadrant for 30 seconds, it'll like pulse, and then so you need to go to the next quadrant for 30 seconds and so on, and then it shuts off after 2 minutes. So you get a really good quality brush. If you sign up for a Quip toothbrush through my referral link, you can get a free donation deck, which the donation decks are usually $20. You can get the plastic Quip toothbrush for $25. So for an extra $5, you get the nice, really nice electric toothbrush with your first refill after 3 months is sent for free, also by using my referral link there. So please check them out. Quip, it's an awesome company. We are at 8 more people to purchase a Quip toothbrush before we're doing a 12-hour stream. But you will not regret it one bit. So check them out there at Quip. All right, so we're 2-1. Let's move on to round number 4. I'm going to be getting a couple of I have 2 new sponsors actually coming out here really soon. They're in the works. One of them is going to start Monday. And so I'll have a sponsorship announcement on Monday for a new company that, especially the one on Monday, I think, kind of like a new toothbrush. I think most everybody will be able to use it. No, so it's not a pay monthly thing on Quip. No, so it's basically you can sign up. You can get the plastic toothbrush for $25 or the metal toothbrush for $40. Get the whole set. Get it sent to you, and then in 3 months they'll send you can get the new toothpaste and is $5, and the new brush head is $5. So in 3 months for $10 they'll send you a new brush head and new toothpaste, and so you can just do that basically every 3 months. So 4 times a year you'll get a new brush head, new tube of toothpaste, $10 each time, which $5 for like the toothpaste. That's you know, not a bad price at all for you know, that's like your regular grocery store price of like your whatever toothpaste you like. But I love their toothpaste. Definitely recommend it. It's really nice. Some people think it's kind of strong. I'm one that's used to the stronger toothpaste, so that's something about it. And then, of course, $5 for every 3 months getting a new toothbrush, basically, because you get the new brush head. That's certainly worth it. I believe it's available in Europe. I believe so, but check their site to see, just to make sure they send to you. You know, go through the referral link there. And it asks you to turn off your ad block when you go through the referral link. And that's just so that we get the notification here on screen and everything. So Grixis here. Let's keep the Nullhide in hand. Okay, so it's from $10 to $15 delivery in Europe, depending on your location. Hey, what's up, Lushington? Sub number 11 on the day. Oh, I didn't crack a pack. I was going to crack a pack because we got to our first sub goal. All right, we'll just play this card they know about. And we have a backup in case of a Nicol Bolas. I didn't see that one, Kanthic. I don't know. All right, you got that one. So now Ritual of Soot doesn't save them. That doesn't save them. They did. So we're talking about maybe taking out like a Tulsimur for a Dawnbringer and getting this extra arc bow in for a WoW growth, taking out another WoW growth. Let's get a Shalai in here, actually. Let's do that also. Let's get a Shalai in here, too. Instant Speed Shalai is kind of incredible. I don't think I should have played Branchwalker in case they thought Erasure me. I would rather just attack with get that point of damage in with the Llanowar Elf. If they were spending 2 mana on a Thought Erasure, they were dead. They were just like, I had basically everything covered with them being at 5 there. Like, they couldn't afford to spend 2 mana on a Thought Erasure with what we had on in play. Oh, this hand would be so good if we had green mana. Oh, it'd be so good. Ugh. All right. I'll take it. The Burning Prophet honestly did a lot of work for us. Yeah, it was actually really good. This is not the kind of deck that you want to go to 5 against. Oh, Grixis grinds you out. My arc bow, of course, is better than Wild Growth Walker, but I don't really want them to like rampage or bedevil away the arc bow. And the arc bow is not doing anything until we get more mana, though. Also,
I didn't live through hell to lose to you. Let me show you what was lost.
Nullhide can win games.
Not bad for a mouse.
Well, this is working out. Even after our mold of 5, we're doing stuff. Cast Nullhide or wait? Yeah, the Nullhide was not in my hand. I couldn't discard it.
The whole of the multiverse will bend to my will. Defiances and fury, let your weak minds crumble.
So one of their Nicol Boluses has to die here to this Ferox. Oh, looks like it's the Planeswalker. So they're just planning on flipping that Bolus again next turn and maybe getting the other one. All right, 1 second. My dog's really barking over there. Okay, no, you're good, Hawkeye. Okay, I was worried that Hawkeye like got out of my room for somehow and and the dog was barking at Hawkeye, but Hawkeye. Yeah.
The gods once, I am one again.
Nah, my Nullhide.
Death's master.
Yay, Jade Light. Kill more Boluses.
Another time, Planeswalker.
Yeah, I'm not really sold on the Tolsimir still. They do get to kill things at times. But I could certainly see just playing Lyra Dawnbringer still being better than Tolsimir.
The dead shall serve me. Will remake the multiverse in my image.
Alright, well...
I have others suffer for your cause.
Let's kill that.
We will meet again.
Tristani? Yeah, have like... yeah, a Tristani would be good.
My schemes have been foiled. I outsmarted you eons ago.
So it's possible I hit like my one Shalai. These go in a random order or any order? Okay, they go in a random order. Nope, Oketra. Dream Eater is really, really annoying. I was thinking like it was just going to be a removal spell. They killed my Oketra, then my Mobilized District was going to take out Nicol Bolas, and so like I was feeling good. But now the Dream Eater can block the Mobilized District also. So that's really annoying. Bolas is just continuing to reduce our resources so much.
I will return one day. My intellect is without limit.
No, there's not enough wolves in standard for a wolf deck. Alright, let's get to game 3. Let's try not to mold a 5. Or shall I? All right. So what we got? Yeah, we have 25 lands in here. It's kind of weird how much we struggled for lands. Last couple games.
Every fight makes me stronger. Have you ever lost a home?
So Knight of Autumn we can cast. A Cutcher we're a long ways away from casting.
All things begin and end in nature.
And they could have had it like an Escanta there.
Tear it down! Tear it all down!
So I think I'm going to let the Vivian die. No, Ferox has to be something that your opponent makes you discard. We can't just discard it to Arcbow and have it go into play. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep this Null Hide in my hand for a long time.
Every defeat is a new beginning.
We'll just get Oketra back again here at end step. Duress? Why Duress? Why can't you have Thought Erasure? Why would you play Duress against this deck anyway? We're like all creatures. So close. I don't know what their plan is. Pretty sure they're dead. I run a deck that's 24 lands, 36 creatures in the main, and I still see Duress games 2 and 3. Alright, not the best of trades. I guess I could have activated Mobilized District, but playing for the long game. I mean, they could have had a removal spell. Like, I could have activated Mobilized District, and they had, you know, like they had 3 mana up, so I wasn't just like assuming they had no removal spell. They did end up taking it, but all right, we got that null hide value, 3 and 1. I like this deck. This is my kind of deck for sure. I like a good green creature deck that's beats up on control decks. I like it. Playing all these Vivians. Vivian and her Arcbow. The one thing I'm still not sold about is Tulsimer. We haven't really done anything with Tulsimer at all. I'm not sold that Tulsimer is better than Lyra Dawnbringer. But besides that, I like what we got. No, don't take the Arcbow. No, Arcbow down. Arcbow down. Our 3rd Grixis opponent in a row. And earlier with like the Pillow Fort control, we played against 3 mono reds. Now we're playing against 3 Grixis. Let's get this 4-3 out here. We're going to have to rough some people up with this 4-3. We're just never getting null hides over here.
The immortal Nicol Bolas will be your.
They should really plus Nicol Bolas there.
Pointless.
Well, I guess Nicol Bolas would have taken more damage than I originally planned on it. But now we have like 2 threats that both killed Bolas. That they knew about, that we were just playing the next turn. They knew about the land and the Tulsimer. They could just have 2 removal spells, I suppose. Jeez.
I am the master here.
Yeah, nobody ever beats Liliana.
I do love a good death wail.
Alright, so we get that out, get this out. This in. This in. Those in. Oh, yeah, maybe I should have just killed it with Mobilized District. I forgot about Mobilized District, honestly. Yeah, no, maybe I should have just used, like, Mobilized District there. Yeah, good call, good call. I should have just done that. Ugh. All right, Hawkeye's not on my lap anymore. I had lap cam. But Liliana was going to be killing us. See, like the real good thing about having Lyra Dawnbringer in the main deck instead of Tulsimer is that you don't need Lyra Dawnbringer in the sideboard anymore, and you get freed up sideboard slots that, you know, we could play Harpooners, where we could have like Harpooner in this matchup instead of Wild Growth Walker, because Harpooner is just a lot better threat than Wild Growth Walker is. It's just, you know, reliably 3 power all the time and takes out Thief of Sanity and stuff. So, like, if we just had Lyra Dawnbringer's main instead of Harpooner, instead of, like, instead the 3 Tulsimer turn into like 2 lira 1, like 2 lira 1 Tulsimer or 2 lira 1 Tristani. And then you get Harpooners in the sideboard for the flying creature matchups and everything. Hey, what's up, Madagal? I think that's what I'd want to change with the deck. Thanks for that sub there, sub number 12. Yeah. Just can't keep it. It does feel like there's something off with our mana base. Maybe we don't need all 3 mobilized districts. Maybe we need a Selesnya Guildgate or 2. Wow, we are lucky. They just kept a 1-lander? We are getting lucky here. Go to discard. Go to discard. Could pull this out after our Mold of 5, because they kept what looks to be not a very good hand. Draw 2 lands. Okay, we got 1 land. Wow, what do they keep? They had to, like, we just saw them discard a Thought Erasure there. They had to have, like, discoveries. But still, you shouldn't be keeping 1 land discovery, even on the draw. Yeah, they just wanted to erasure so bad, didn't they? They just kept a land and a Thought Erasure. They just wanted to Thought Erasure so bad. All right, let's get the hand of 4 lands, 3 Null Hides. And then their Thought Erasure goes awry. Get all Null Hides. And Vivians. And Llanowar Elves. Those are the cards I want. Llanowar Elf, Vivian. Either Vivian, of course. Llanowar Elves, Vivians, and Null Hides. Not exactly that, but also keeping this because of this card. Llanowar Elf, always on time. Nice. That was not a card I really cared that too much about.
lost so much already. I won't lose more. You can still walk away.
That's unfortunate. Really don't want my Arcbow to die. I don't want them to bedevil Arcbow. Ugh. Opponent smart. Yeah, the constructed queue is a little easier than ranked. Has a good format too. Wow, those are some great ones. It's another Arcbow. We are down a lot of Arcbows here.
Strike now! Strike hard!
So we know one Arcbow is down at the bottom, 2 others are over here. But anyway, yeah, the constructed queue, I like the format that it has for these donation decks. And yeah, they're pretty good value of entering in with gold, getting payouts, earn that gold so you can buy packs and build the collection. That's certainly what I've been doing to help build my arena collection. Hmm. If I pay the 2 on Nullhide, that means it makes it a lot easier for them to kill it.
The wild wasn't meant to be contained. Starting over's the only way.
We've had some kind of unlucky Vivians here. Certainly consider just ticking up Vivian, but if they have like another Contempt, Bedevil, that kind of stuff, I guess I just need to throw the Branchwalker under the bus, but could have also made this a 4-3 and blocked with it. Not looking good for us, because we know we have another Vivian down at the bottom of the library now. They've cleared out a lot of our Vivians. Yeah, we're done with 3 of each Vivian. Wow. We're doing it. We are doing it. So, you know, they have like all their discard effects. I just want to get the 4-3 in play before it could get discarded. The only flip if they draw the land. They missed the land drop the last turn, I believe. Maybe not. Okay, so they got the lands. They're flipping. They should tick up and draw 2. I believe.
Limitless. unmatched. You cannot stop me.
Why don't I ever activate this thing? Never activate this thing.
I know what must be done.
The past, present, and future are put thoughtfulness before action.
They're looking for ritual sets. Well, at least Bedevil doesn't save their planeswalkers if they bedevil the Arcbow. All right, so let's do... That's good for me. You there, you there, you there. All right, worked out.
This was overwhelming.
I was going to send the Lyra and the Knight of Autumn both at the Bolas so that if they would have killed one of them, Bolas still would have died, and I would have only sent a 3 at Narset, so they could have saved Narset. So I get a Hexproof, and then they don't even get to Thought Erasure with Shalai. I'll just get the Nullhide in play, though. Because they can't kill Nullhide with a 2 mana, and Nullhide can just take out Nicol Bolas by itself. So even if they had like a cast down... I guess they couldn't really cast down if I would have grabbed Shalai, though, also. I feel like the Nullhide is just going to be harder for my opponent to deal with than Shalai. And Arcbow is sweet. Turn all these lands into instant speed threats. What do we get this time? Another Nullhide. And those things hit hard. I could like try for Shalai. I wish it showed you the cards. So I think we've seen one Shalai so far. So there's like one more Shalai in those. This is not really worth it. But I think there's a pretty good chance with Shalai, because I think there's one more Shalai in like those, however many cards that is. And we get to look at the first 5. So we get to look at half. So I think it's like a 50% chance we hit Shalai. Could be wrong. But I think that's true. Guess we'll never know. All right, 3-0 against Grixis. Final boss time. We need some revenge on our final boss. We lost to it earlier. While we're getting revved up for this final boss, let's get this pack. We got to 10 subscribers, so we're cracking a pack. Been meaning to do that here. Awesome. I need a fourth one of those. I'll take it. Good pack. Now, good win. Take this one. This one. This one. These things are beasts. Gotta take a beast. Yeah, I agree with you, Opti. A mass token, like an army, should be able to block multiple things. An army is just like one thing. Like somebody else has like 2 elves, and you're like, well, I guess my army can only block 1 elf. Can't get the other one. What if a mass creature said that they could block any number? What if it said it could block any number of creatures also? Let's go. No white mana. Ooh. Explore. Wow. You. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Going 2 of you. Nah, 3 of you. 3 and 3. Yeah, Catcher's still really good though. We have Arc Bow that can get rid of extras if we need to. But if you know, Oketra resolves and we have Arc Bow, they can just never deal with it, because if they ever get rid of it, we just put it back into our library, and then we get it again out of our library, and it attacks for 6, which is a ton. Yeah, it is one of our best cards against control. Yeah, because how we can just keep on getting it back with the Arc Bow and everything. 'Tis great. Yeah, they're a little awkward together in the fact that you're not casting things anymore, but you don't need extra 4/4s to kill your opponent. Just the 6 power is good enough, but it's... So they have like some synergy and some anti-synergy. So like the synergy, of course, is that it goes back into the grave, it goes back into the library for you to find again. Alright, they countered one of our 8 spells that Dovin's Veto was a legal target against. Alright, good job, Jade Light. Get through 2 cards that we didn't want to see with the Temple Garden and the Llanowar Elf. I was expecting Chemist's Insight there at the end step.
How this thing goes is up to you. There is wonder in a blade of grass.
I wonder if I'm supposed to get Jade Light here.
I can no longer stand by and watch.
That was the wrong decision.
Time is much more malleable than people think. I suppose that's how it was meant to happen.
Jade Light would have set up the Vivian to be our draw step next turn. Alright, now we get to scavenger away that Chemist's Insight. Yeah, sure, you can tap District. Alright, Insight gone. Bleh. Guess I should have played Knight of Autumn. Yeah, Jade Light would have drawn us like that extra card, and we could have had Vivian the last turn.
Would you like to see what's left of Sky? The mysteries of life are endless.
Do I just play this now where it resolves? I don't really want to let it get countered. Of course I can wait, but then it could get countered.
I am not going to sit this one out.
Alright, looks like it didn't really matter.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
That's a draw.
It's only a matter of time.
Wait, you think nature
That's a
is
draw.
kind?
Yeah, District has Vigilance on its own, so you still get to add mana with it. Yeah, this is the Lord of the Rings ending song. It's part of our final boss playlist. It's the really long song, but it's just so good. It's 7 minutes, 20 seconds. It's almost over.
There is wonder in a blade of grass.
Shot through the heart. But you're Oketra. So I could activate Mobilize District for just 2 mana and still have 6 mana for Arc Bow. There's a chance that they just kill my Mobilize District, and I don't know, just because we can do something doesn't mean we have to. We'll just have an even bigger Arc Bow. Yeah, that's not going anywhere, bud. We're just going to put that right back into the library, bring it right on back. That Contempt just didn't do anything. And that's a 5-1 for Selesnya Titans. Version 2, Vivian's Bugaloo. Let's get my victory fanfare going. Here we go. And let's open up all these packs. Or, not all these packs. Get this reward. There we go. Get all these gems. Yeah, Arcbow is real sweet. I like it. Selesnya mid-range deck that's good against control. We beat Grixis 3 times and Esper once. I like it. Awesome deck. So, this Arcbow needs to go in the main deck. Like, this needs to just be 4 of. Right, like that's got to be a 4 of. And, as I was saying, I would just prefer having these 2 Lyras in here, honestly, over the Tulsimers. I don't know if you really need 3 Oketras, though. Oketra's good. Is it like 3 of good? We could just go main deck Shalai instead of Lyra main deck to get the flash Shalai stuff with the Vivians and the Arc Bows and stuff. We could also do that. Hey, what's up, Heathams? I could see maybe taking out one of these Vivians. May not need the Knight of Autumns. Honestly, maybe Knight of Autumns just a sideboard card. Well, if we had that. Yeah. Gotta get that Flash Shalai in here. It's really hard to do ban with the mana with Frilled Mystic. What's the Harpooner? Just not really quite sold on the Tulsimar. We just never did anything with it. Didn't really ever seem necessary. Against aggro decks, Lyra is just going to be a lot better roadblock. Maybe we're supposed to have the Knight of Autumn's main. I don't know. Ugh. Yeah, Tulsimar does let you... Tulsimar is really good with Mobilized District. I don't know, we just played... Like, I played, like, the last league and this league, and just, like, Tulsimar never really did anything. Maybe I need to play the card even more. Oh yeah, Knight of Autumn's great against Reclamation. I mean, you definitely want all 4 Knight of Autumns in the 75. I'm just not sure if you need them in the main deck or not. Maybe it's better than Shalai. I'm not sure. I could see going either way of going like the 2 Knight of Autumn's main, or the Shalai's main. Like Shalai does a lot. Yeah, I think we want Baffling End in the sideboard. We didn't really play against creature decks because we only played against like mono blue, which we had the Baffling Ends for. Like we didn't play against like mono red. Like you really do want like those Baffling Ends against mono red, mono white, those kind of decks. So that's like another option, but I do kind of want some Tulsimer, and I kind of want Tristani. It's hard to fit stuff. So, oh well, I won't save this, but I'll keep it like it was. But like that's just like another option depending on what you want. Oh no, it just saved it automatically. Dang it. But anyway, yeah, so I do want to play Tulsimer some more. I don't want to take Tulsimer out completely. I want to play Tulsimer some more to see if I really do like it, but we just never really used it. But yeah, the deck was awesome. This deck was sweet. Vivian's Arcbow is great. Vivian Champion of the Wilds is pretty good too. Not a bad card at all. But yeah, that's our deck. I'm liking this. I like this Selesnya deck quite a bit. So this Tulsimer is really tough for decks relying on Planeswalkers to win to deal with. Kinda. I mean, we just played against 4 decks that relied on Planeswalkers to win, and we never really needed Tulsimer. But I don't know. I just so I don't know. Yeah, still the deck sweet for sure. We didn't play against like a whole lot of aggro for the Tulsimer, but all right. If you're watching this video later on YouTube, hope you enjoyed it. This is one we'll definitely be getting back into trying this some more, and I'll probably be playing this in the ranked queues as well. I like where this deck is heading. I do think the mana base could use a little bit of work. Mobilized District was really good for us, but maybe we can use 2, or maybe we can get a Selesnya Guildgate in here to kind of help out all the green and white that we need. 12 white sources with these double white cards is just not really enough. But we can't take away any of the green. We definitely need all 18 of that green. So it's kind of tough. So maybe we need some Selesnya Guildgates in here. All right. But yeah, so yeah, if you're watching this later on YouTube, thanks for watching it. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you for another video.